Anyway, continuing from the last story. So anyway, they were walking back home, and they saw a raccoon. And they were like, whoa, raccoon, cool, let's eat it. So then they tried to chase it, but they were too fat to run. So then they got on their little scooter things. That's like one here, one wheel here, a wheel here, and a wheel here. And they're all, but then the raccoon was retarded, and it came back and got ran over by them. And so they're like, cool, let's eat this. And so they chopped the fur off and like cooked it and then ate it. But then they got rabies, so they had to go to the doctor and get their rabies shots. And so the doctor was like, this is some kind of incurable rabies. You're gonna die in like 3 minutes. And then so they were like, and then, ow, that hurt. And so they so then they like fell down and they started praying. Well, at least that's what most people thought. Maybe they just fell because they were exhausted from standing for too long, which was like 5 minutes. And so anyways, then Jesus came down and he cured them of their problems. So they're like, yay, Jesus. And then they jumped out the window. The guy went first, and then the girl went, and then she got stuck. So then emergency care had to come and then push her out with a cherry picker. I don't know how they got the cherry picker in the office in the first place. But anyway, so then she fell and broke her neck, but her fat abductor short, so she was able to still live, but she got a little neck brace. So then they had to go back to the same hospital, and then they had to fix it, which was like $1 bajillion. They were like, crap, now we're bankrupt. We don't have any money for McDonald's. So then they were bankrupt, and the dad took up, I mean not the dad, but the guy took up like 7 jobs. And then he finally got enough, and then they fixed her, and they were like, yeah. And then a car came, and then they were walking home, and then a car came, and it ran them over. And then, but the fat guy was in front of him, so he was able to absorb the shock, and he was like, but fat spewed out of his butt too, and so it went in the car go, and then it exploded, and so then it killed like 5 other people. It was like, oh man, this sucks, now I'm gonna have to go to jail. Let's go to McDonald's, because then they had money again to get McDonald's, and so they went to McDonald's and they bought food and they were walking home, and the guy decided he wanted a motorcycle, so he went to the Harley Davidson shop and got a motorcycle and a leather jacket and aviators like these, and that's why I'm wearing these, I think. And so he was like, and it was like, crap, I forgot my wife. But he had already gone to Arizona, and they lived in Maine, and so he